All right. Well, we're here with Robert Steele, the CEO of Thumzup. This is a revolutionary new marketing platform. I just think it's going to change the game, Robert. Kudos to you. Where did you come up with this concept?
Well, thank you, Allison. So I am a musician and I play guitar and keyboards, and I actually have a lot of friends in Los Angeles that are musicians. And so it's not uncommon that people come to LA also in acting and film, and they have big hopes and dreams, but they end up waiting tables, driving for Uber, working various odd jobs while they look for the stars. So that's really where the origin of the idea came from, is that I have a lot of friends that need a little extra income. And as a technologist, I understand really well Facebook and Google have this huge $200 billion digital marketing business that essentially sends ads to our friends on Instagram or Facebook. So I thought there must be some way to connect that huge digital advertising market to all my friends that need to make a little extra money. And here we are. That was, 5 some years ago that we had that idea. And the software's gone through many iterations since then to get to where it is today.
It's such a great idea. When I first heard about it, I was like, wait a minute, I'm already posting anyways. Like when you go someplace you like, especially if it's like a local place and you want to support local and you want to tell your friends, it's like, okay, but now I'm going to get paid. Like it's just kudos to you. It's such a phenomenal concept. And I think you've really tapped into something special. And like you were saying about Uber, you basically are the Uber of digital marketing, right?
That's our goal. That's our goal, and
Yeah.
and that applies in many different ways. So we want to share the wealth. We believe that people's voice has value. So just like someone wants to make a little extra money, and Uber enables them to provide a good service that people need real easily. Yeah, we believe our brands and advertisers that they want our users to tell their friends. They need that advocacy. Particularly small businesses need that advocacy. So we do, and we also think similar to Uber that it's an enormous market. So for investors, Uber solved a big problem in a simple way for a huge total addressable market. And we feel that Thumbs Up is solving a big problem in a simple way for a huge total addressable market.
It's so smart. I mean, like you said, the digital marketing space is so massive, and it's just so nice that those mom and pop places and local places can actually get, some help there without having to do like flyers. Like, who wants to do like mailers? Like, all these things are so archaic. Like, this is the future. This is where it's heading, and now they get to participate. And I think that's just so wonderful that you're bringing that to small businesses as well.
Yes, thank you.
Um, so where do you see, as far as this year's obviously been a huge year already with the rollout in Los Angeles, where do you see yourselves in a year?
Well, we're excited about the fact that we just listed our stock on the NASDAQ. So similar to Apple and Amazon, you can now buy Thumbs Up, stock symbol TZUP, on the NASDAQ Stock Exchange. So that really enables us to have access to capital. We just raised $8.2 million. So sorry with the B there.
I
8.2.
know you slipped that B, but I think that's foretelling. I said what's going to happen next, and I think you're on the right track here. So I like where your head's at.
Yeah, so we just raised $8 million, and
Right?
that gives us at least 18 months of room from here to develop the market. So we launched in Venice in 2023. Similar to Uber, we focused on getting density in a given area. Then last year we started an expansion into Greater Los Angeles, and right now we're focused on Miami. So we're signing up
Oh,
what we call account specialists to sign up businesses in Miami right now. So I think you're going to see growth here, substantial growth. I think we'll double in advertisers, then I think we might triple in advertisers, then I think we might triple in advertisers again, and all that could happen, in the foreseeable future. So at least 10x in growth of advertisers within the next 12 months. I think that's very achievable, and those are going to be in
yeah.
Miami, Greater Los Angeles, South Florida, and then New York as well. We've got a little beachhead in New York right now.
Nice. I think that is so smart. Those markets obviously are where the tastemakers are.
Mhm.
And yeah, I think that once people really start learning more about this, they're going to want to be involved. Now, how can someone get involved? Like, let's say someone comes to Santa Monica, they're visiting, they meet one of your ambassadors. What's a way that a consumer can get involved?
Sure. Well, we were just talking about a restaurant that you and I like called Wabi on Rose. Uh, nice sushi place with a great outdoor garden vibe. So when someone goes there, Wabi has postcards that say "Get paid to post," and they have a QR code on them, so you can download the Thumbs Up app right there in the restaurant and pick Wabi on Rose in the Thumbs Up app. And you can take a picture of your sushi or a video of their garden patio environment and as a reel, share it on Instagram Reel. We just released that about a week ago. And you're going to be paid $10 through Thumbs Up to tell your friends that you're having a great experience at Wabi on Rose. And Nielsen says that 92% of people trust recommendations from friends and family above advertising. So when you tell your friends about Wabi on Rose, particularly those that live in the area, they're going to come down and check it out. And then what happens is that people then use the app as a treasure hunt because then after they learned about it at that one place, then they can see all these other local places. So there's more than 50 places within walking distance of Wabi on Rose and more than 100 within a couple miles. For instance, right there on the boardwalk in Venice and Santa Monica, there's 20 places people can get paid to post. So I'll give a shout out to Lit Burritos. So you
Yeah.
go to Venice Beach and have a tasty burrito at Lit Burritos and make $10 to tell your friends how good it was.
And what I love is that it's so easy to get paid. I mean, you've really made this so streamlined. Can you walk me through that process?
Sure. So the way it works is that the advertiser does have to approve the post. Okay. So, for instance, what does happen is people will download Thumbs Up late at night and they'll go by one of our advertisers and take a picture of the building when it's closed and there's no
Yeah.
lights on. Okay. So, our system sees that and we do not approve those posts for payment. So, in the app, the user can very easily click on the dollar figure in the upper right hand corner and it shows them several things. First thing it shows them is how much money they can cash out right now from posts they've made that have been approved. Then it shows them how much money is in pending, waiting for approval. And then there's a pay me button. Doesn't that sound good? Pay
Hmm.
me. So they
Yeah.
just tap on pay me, and it's their choice the first time they connect it either to their Venmo or their PayPal and then they're paid essentially instantly as fast as Venmo or PayPal will send the money. So people in the modern era they like things that are quick and
Yep.
easy, and we've dialed that in. Then other ways that people can participate is in Los Angeles and in Miami. So we think of ourselves as a gig economy company. We think that that's a very important movement in society. We think there's a shift where people want to have multiple streams of income. They want freedom from traditional jobs. People drive on Uber, they rent rooms on Airbnb, they provide services on Upwork or Fiverr, and there's millions of people doing this. Another way that people can partner with a Thumbs Up and be paid is in Los Angeles and Miami. We have what we call an account specialist program. Right now, anybody listening to this video, for a limited time, can send an email to ASP at thumbsupmedia.com, no B, THUMZUP media.com, ASP, and they can apply to be a sales agent for the company. So we will pay them $100 for every business that they sign up in the app in Miami and Los Angeles. And we have someone that's made more than $20,000 doing that in the last 90 days. So
Oh,
as a part-time job because this sells itself. It's very easy.
right.
We train them. It takes a couple minutes to train them. They can sign up an advertiser on their iPhone or their Android phone, and many business owners hear this proposition and they say, "Of course, I'm going to do this. Why wouldn't I want to spend a little extra money having my happy customers tell their friends about my business?" So it's many ways. So people can get paid to post at our advertisers. They can help us grow and get paid to sign up advertisers, or they can buy the stock. So we have an investor who has a friend who bought $5,000 in Uber, and that investment is worth $25 million today. So we believe that this has tremendous, tremendous
Wow.
potential upside as we continue to dominate Los Angeles and Miami and South Florida and New York. And then at some point in the reasonable future, we'll be in 10 cities and then 20 cities and then in other countries. So come along on the ride with us.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I know what I'm doing after this call. I want to get in on the ground floor. I would
Yes.
definitely
Yes.
think. Wow. Well, I wish you so much more continued success. I just think that this is sky's the limit for Thumbs Up. I think you have such an amazing concept, and it's just really, like you said, it's just getting started, but you're thinking really big picture here, and I think that that's what's so wonderful, and just really, really exciting. Is there anything before you go that you want to add as far as just some of your favorite features, maybe, or things of that nature? Like features
Um,
on the app, because it's really user friendly.
Sure. Well, so I like telling this story. So there's a coffee shop in Marina Del Rey. And one morning I needed a cup of coffee and I went into this coffee shop. I actually forgot they were an advertiser in our app. I'm standing in line. The woman in front of me orders a latte. And I looked at her and I said, "Pardon me, do you use Instagram?" And she gives me this look up and down, like, "Why are you talking to me?" And
Mhm.
I said, "See that sign on the counter? This coffee shop will pay you $10 to share a photo of your latte with your friends on Instagram." And before I'd even finished that sentence, she'd pulled her phone out of her purse, pointed the phone camera at the sign, put the thumbs up app on her phone, and within 2 minutes, she'd posted her latte on Instagram, her Instagram, to her friends, made her $10. So
Wow.
the other side of that story is where the power is. So I have
Mhm.
another friend who doesn't know that lady. They're not friends on Instagram. And she comes to me and says, Robert, I just found my new favorite coffee shop on Washington. I've lived next to it for years and I didn't even know it was there. So
Wow.
that is the power of this, that for all these, there's 33 million small businesses in the United States. And the reality is that all the people who live near those businesses are not looking at the businesses. They're looking at their phones. Okay. It
Yeah.
just is how
Yes.
life is. So if those
Yes.
businesses don't have a way to get the eyeballs to where the eyeballs are, then they're
Mhm.
not going to be noticed. And Thumbs Up solves that problem for them without any additional work for the small business owner who's already taxed. So
Right.
Meta, Facebook, worth more than $1 trillion, has 8 million advertisers. Most of those are small businesses. So we believe that in a reasonable amount of time, we can get 10% of the businesses, small businesses that buy digital ads, that we can get 20% of their budgets. And when we accomplish that, that would be 1.9 billion in ad volume on our platform. The way we make money is we charge 30% of the ad budget, and our revenue in that scenario would be $442 million. And if we were able to trade at 5 times revenue, that's a $2 billion company. So the software is written. Now this is just
Yeah.
marketing. So
Right.
we are well positioned. We have the users love it, the advertisers love it,
Mhm.
and now we just do this. We get the story out there, and
Yeah.
take over town by town by town and dominate, similar to what Uber did, similar to what Airbnb did.
That's so great. I'm so excited for you because I really do think that this is something that's just going to change the game. I think Thumbs Up is the future for sure. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today. Unless there's anything else you wanted to touch on that we didn't discuss, I think I feel pretty good about it.
Yes,
And
just in closing, stock symbol TZUP, Tom Zebra Umbrella Paul, on the NASDAQ. I'm pretty sure people can buy it in Robinhood.
yes,
So available wherever premium stocks are sold. So thank you,
yes.
Allison.
Thank you so much, Robert. I'm going to go buy my stock right now.
Great. Bye bye.